What's up, everybody out there on YouTube? Bryce and Michael RC here, and we're going to be doing our print review today. That I put a video out of yesterday, 2 days ago, of the Deadpool cosplay helmet. So this is just the print review. If you guys want to go back and watch the build video, that was one of my latest videos that I put out. I also wanted to discuss in this a few other things. I haven't been making videos in a while, and I realized just how much fun I had making these 3D printed helmets. I haven't made one in quite some time, and it's because my 3D printers are down, and the Anycubic itself, it's missing a specific cord that it absolutely needs to run, and I can't find it anywhere online. In the Creality, I'm not 100% sure what's wrong with it. I just haven't had the time to fix it because I've been working so hard and stuff. This past year's been pretty challenging for me. I ended up filing for bankruptcy this past year and stuff, and I've been going through that with work and all this different stuff. So it's been kind of a challenging year. That's why I haven't been making videos. It's kind of I haven't felt up to par to making videos with the 3D printers being down and things like that. But I love it that I got an opportunity to make this helmet itself. And if you're wondering, since my 3D printers are down, how I ended up making it, it's because my friend, the guy that I fly with, Fox FPV, you guys can go check out his channel. It's PHAUX, I think it's PHAUXX FPV. On YouTube, he ended up getting two 3D printers as well. The new Anycubic i3 Mega version, the X I think is what it is, and he's got the Chiron, which made me want a Chiron really bad. So I'm going to be getting that here pretty soon. I'm just going to go and get a whole new 3D printer and stuff. So, but I went to his house the other day, and he just threw a few prints and stuff at me, and I was like, oh, thank God. I haven't made one of these in so long. I was just excited about it and excited to take on the new challenge, especially with the wide eyes that you have to put on a Deadpool helmet and stuff. Coming up with that, and you guys will see that here in a second, how I ended up doing that. I think it was a pretty ingenious way to do it myself, but I liked it so much that I am here within the next couple weeks. I'm going to be getting a new 3D printer, and the fact that the Chiron prints, it can print a full helmet in one setting rather than my Anycubic or Creality Ender 3 only being able to print pieces and stuff. So before we get started into this video, I have affiliated with Amazon now. Finally, I've got a affiliation up and running. So this video is sponsored in part by Audible. So there's a link in the description if you guys want to go to Audible. It's a really good idea. I watch videos all the time and people suggest Audible, and I've never actually looked into it. And then I was making this helmet, and what I typically do when I make helmets and stuff is I watch Netflix or Hulu, watch some show that that's on that I really get into and stuff. But one of the cool things about Audible is you can actually listen to podcasts and things while you're doing stuff, and you're not using a whole bunch of data or anything like that, tying anything up. It's awesome, and you can get into anything you want. Books, you use your imagination rather than, when you're sitting there working on this stuff, your eyes are on the piece itself, and you're constantly missing stuff that's on a show like on Hulu or Netflix or something. But when you're listening to it, you're imagining it yourself, or you're listening to a podcast. You don't have to look at the screen or anything. So it's an awesome thing. Go to the link below, get it. It's amazing. I'm not joking. It's awesome. So if you're making 3D printed stuff, you're making 3D printed cosplay, and you're into this type of thing, Audible's perfect for you. Perfect. I'm telling you, it is. Make sure you click the link below. I'm just a broke guy trying to buy a new 3D printer. So I didn't supply the link because I don't actually know the link. Maybe Fox will get back on later and leave a comment or something and give the link. I'm pretty sure he got it from Thingiverse. And you can also go to his channel, and he did a Captain America build. It's a bust that's just absolutely amazing. It's called America's Chin. It's great. But without any further ado, let's talk about the helmet here. So this is my Deadpool helmet. So this is one that is in a full helmet. In fact, what I usually tell people when they're creating a Deadpool helmet of some kind is they do have a print that is just this inside piece. It's shaped almost just like this, so it gives it the shape of the nose and the back point and stuff on it. And then the eyes are removable that you can pop on and off that have completely different his eyes are different, and you can print multiple ones off, and you just stick it on with a magnet and stuff. And I was going to do that for a while. That way you can do the cloth and stuff over the top of it. But since he gave this to me, I decided to go ahead and finish it. And it's just kind of one of those half helmet things. It's not really specifically a cosplay thing, because I don't think that you would want to cosplay in this, this half helmet thing. Maybe you could Halloween in this or something like that, but it's not like full accurate cosplay. And what I was going to do with this is paint the whole thing black. And you can watch in the video, I paint it black first. And I was going to put like a netting over it and then spray the red on to make it look like it has that cloth look to it. But to be honest with you, this red is so beautiful, I didn't want to mess with that at all. So these colors are these Duplicolor sprays. You can get them at like any auto store. It's like Chrysler. Yeah, these are Chrysler colors. This one's called Inferno Red. It's a beautiful color. You guys can see this lighting actually shows this color perfectly. I think it's amazing. I kind of want to do an Iron Man suit in this color. So, and I've been debating. There's a guy online on YouTube right now getting a lot of subscribers and stuff that made an Iron Man suit, Iron Man 80 or something like that, and it's an absolutely amazing suit. And the funny thing is I've watched a lot of his videos, and I don't know if he watched my videos or just, you know, what are the odds type of thing. Like, he made a lot of the same things that I did, like his ensign harness that he wears and things like that. It was really cool to see. If I inspired him, that's awesome. If I didn't, that's cool that we kind of like use the same techniques. But when it comes to an Iron Man suit, I don't think there's really any other technique that you can use, to be 100% honest with you. So, I don't know. But we're talking about this. So, this is only big enough, I would put it on, but it's only big enough to fit my son. It's kind of smaller. I don't know the exact size that he put it in. He just did it in PLA. You guys can see the PLA there. This was printed by the Chiron, all in one piece. You can see how the eyes went in there with hot glue. And this is the one thing that I didn't really explain too much, the eyes. I didn't really explain too much in the video. What it is this amazing thing called dental plastic. And it comes in squares. Actually, I think I have it here. So it comes in these squares here. SIBE-R plastic supply. So let's see, it's PETG acrylic polycarbonate material. So it's a mirrored finish, clear plastic, and it's really easy to handle. So I've been using I would go get a picture frame. It's got that hard see-through plastic on it, and I would end up taking, you know, you have to score it and then break it out, and when I was doing the Mandalorian, it was so thin it kept breaking in all the wrong spots. So it was real frustrating, and I had to learn a whole new way to cut it. But this stuff here, check this out. So it shows white, but this isn't really white. This is just covered in a film. So once you get all your cuts and get it fit exactly how you want, then you can take the film off, and it's got a mirrored finish to it, and I'll show you in a second. But this is how easy it cuts. These are just regular scissors, and it cuts right through it. And it's a hard enough plastic that it's perfect for any of these cosplay things. And so I'm gonna go ahead and peel off, and I've had this for a long time. I'm going to peel off the plastic here just so I can show you. It's just a clear, see-through, mirrored, so it has that real shiny mirrored finish to it. So what I ended up doing is, you can see on the eyes how they have that mirrored finish on the end. Now when you just look at this up close, it doesn't have a mirrored finish. It's more of a matte finish with just the plastic over it, and it's see-through, so you can see me. That's exactly what it's gonna look like looking out of this Deadpool mask. I mean, it's visible, you can see everything around you perfectly fine. It's just a little hazy, like you're in a fog. But what I ended up doing is cutting 4 pieces out for the eyes all together, and then you just place the mirrored finish part over the part that still has that in it, and now you have a glossy, mirrored, white tinted piece. And this has it, the Deadpool one, because I wanted to get as much white as possible, so it has the plastic on both sides. But I think what you can do is peel off one side. And let's see how clear that is. Oh yeah, that's a lot more visible. A lot more. But is it the same effect? Oh yeah, I guess it's still a white. Oh wow, you can see really good out of it now. But I think you can probably see through it a lot more too. So I wanted it like maximum tint because your eyes are right next to it. So I don't know. I like it like this. And at any time, the plastic is exposed on this back side. So at any time I can peel that layer of plastic off and make it more visible whenever I want to. But I don't think I need to. This is just, I think it turned into a beautiful piece. I'm a huge Deadpool fan, and I really wanted to do this the right way, the actual cosplay way. But I'm glad he gave me the option to do this and gave me this print, because now I'm going to have this on my shelf and it looks really good. And it just, you know, I'm just going to have it kind of facing from the front. Probably, most likely. But I actually did want to print off that inside. It's almost just like this. It's just got the eye parts cut out and you just pop them on separately. And it's got little holes in here to make it breathable, and you would just put cloth over it. I think I do want to end up building one of those, but that's really not what this channel is for. So, you know, that's that print, and it was a fun print. It was really easy. It took me like 4 or 5 days in order to complete it. That video, every part there, I think, yeah, about 5 days. It took me 5 days to get it all completed. So I mean, it's a super easy process, like extremely easy. That's one of the easiest helmets I ever did. While I'm on this though, I'm going to show you guys this, because this is going to be coming up. This is a print that Fox FPV did, and he had me take it home. And the funny thing is Uncle Jesse just put a video out the other day about this exact same thing. And what it is this is coated in a resin, an actual resin. You can see how shiny that resin is and how good that looks. I mean, it's just, it looks awesome. And it adds a ton of strength to it. So one of the biggest things about these is when you print them in pieces like I do, and I often give them away or mail them to people or sell them or something like that if somebody wants one. One of the biggest things about printing it in pieces is the U.S. Postal Service, UPS, FedEx, all these places, they don't like to be careful with their stuff. They just don't. And they end up tossing it around, kicking it around, things like that. And sometimes it gets broken. I've had, out of probably the 20 to 30 prints that I've shipped out, about 4 of them have made it there broken. And that's not cool. I don't like shipping something out and somebody send me a picture on Instagram or something showing it in pieces. And so what I want to do with this, and this is a whole print, so obviously not going to do it on this. Actually, I might try it on this a little bit because I am going to get the Chiron, so it would be nice to know. And I'm going to be printing most of my helmets from here on out as a full piece once the Chiron comes in. But I want to know how strong this makes it. So what we're going to do is we're going to print several helmets, and we're going to do a basic helmet build, you know, with just the Bondo, just the super glue and baking soda and things like that, and we're going to piece it together, just a regular one, and put it in a regular box. And then we're going to get one, and we're going to do another method that I have used, and I actually started shipping these out, and I never got one back broken or anything like that. But I started putting Bondo glass on the inside. But the problem with Bondo glass is you don't want to get that Bondo, or you don't want to get that glass in your lungs. And when you're wearing this on your face the entire time, and if you rub on it and some of it gets sanded or something like that, and you get that glass in your lungs, it's not good. It's not good for you. And so it could be kind of a health risk in order to wear a mask that has Bondo glass on the inside. So it's not that great of an idea. But I'm going to take one and do the Bondo glass stuff to it and put a layer of Bondo glass on the inside. Maybe I'll do like I did send one out that had actual fiberglass on the inside. I fiberglass the whole inside of it. The problem with fiberglass is it doesn't stick to PLA or ABS very well. So that's not a very good option, but I'm going to do that. And then I'm going to make one that just has the resin on it. I'm going to put them all in boxes, and then I'm going to kick the shit out of them. that's what we're going to do. Kick the holy living crap out of them. Just throw them around, throw them against the wall, do everything we possibly can to them. Put them all in a box, put them with the bubble wrap and all that different stuff. And we're going to just annihilate them as much as possible till the boxes are broken. And then I want to see how far the helmets survive. So that's going to be a huge test on here. And we're going to finally get to the bottom of this. Is resin the way to go? Coating it all in resin at the end? I mean, some of them don't need a shiny finish. So if you coated it in resin like this, do you want to spray like a matte clear coat over the top of the resin? You know, is that going to make any time? There's a lot of different questions that I have when it comes to coating a helmet with resin. And so that's just something that we're going to get into. And we're going to test out. And we're going to see if it works. So I appreciate it, Fox FPV, for printing this out for me. He's been printing all sorts of stuff for me since my printers are down. And they've been down. And I claim bankruptcy, so I'm broke. So it would really help me out if you guys would click the link below and get Audible, or buy you a 3D printer in one of the links below, and then I could get a percentage of it. No, I'm just kidding. Like, it's extra help and such. So, but anyways, that's kind of the end of it. This is the print. It's awesome. I love these colors. I loved if you're trying to figure out how to do the white eyes, that's how you can do it. Oh, one of the things too, before I end this video, I guess when you review it, you gotta say, is it a good one? If you're cosplaying, no. But if you just want something on your shelf that looks awesome, yes, awesome helmet. In fact, I think what would have been better would be to take this into Mesh Mixer and maybe do a plain cut line across right here and make this like a wall mount just of his face, maybe coming out of the wall or something. I think that would be better for this print itself, since it's not necessarily a cosplay print. So would I cosplay with it? No. Would I build it again? Oh yeah, it's fun. It really is. It's so easy. And if you're just wanting to get into building a helmet for the first time, no joke, if you want to build a helmet for the very first time and you're kind of like, oh man, I don't know if I'm going to be any good at it. I don't know if I can do one of these helmets back here. It might be a little too tough for me to do all that detail and taping and painting and all that stuff. Start with this. It was such an easy helmet to do. Go back and watch that maker video, and that's one of those, you can make any helmet that way, but it's such a simple process. Anybody can do it. These are all just regular colors, no airbrushing, no special effects, no anything like that. It's just a super easy helmet. Level wise, not an expert level one, a beginner helmet. And there's not a whole lot of beginner helmets out there that don't take some sort of weathering or something to it. And this is just perfect for any beginner who's just wanting to make a helmet and feel good about themselves. The only thing that takes a little while, that, you know, takes some time or whatever, is the sanding. That's it. So that's my review for that. So my name is Bryson Michael RC. I'm going to be doing a few more FPV videos. I know I haven't really put any out. The last time I did FPV, I did some flight videos and put them out, and I'm getting really good on the sticks. Me and Fox FPV went out and did a lot of flying these last couple days. And my drones, I put out a video the other day showing you guys everything that's in my drones with the links and stuff like that, and they are flying tip-top perfect. Such a better pilot now than I was before. I didn't want to prematurely put videos on where I wasn't all that great. I started the 3D printing and FPV life vlogs for a while, but I'm so much better at flying now. So if that's something that you guys would like to see, is flight videos and stuff. I post those on my Facebook page, but I can start posting them on here. I'm also going to be doing some comparison stuff and some tech reviews and everything coming up. Reviews really make this channel money and help this channel keep going. And then we'll be making a lot more of these helmets as soon as the new 3D printer comes in, or I fix the Creality, whichever one. But I cannot find that Anycubic i3 Mega part. I can't. I talked about how awesome Anycubic was. I put out a whole video about how awesome Anycubic is and how their customer service is super responsive. They're amazing, because every time I've ever messaged them before, they've been just on point and messaged me immediately. They've been an amazing company for me. But when you try to look for parts that you can't find anywhere online, that you can't find on Amazon or eBay or anywhere, they haven't gotten back with me. I don't know where to get them. So that's a when it comes to Anycubic. Anycubic, get back a hold of me. I want to the Anycubic i3 Mega is the best printer that I've ever had, and it prints so amazingly. I did my whole Iron Man suit with the Anycubic i3 Mega. Anycubic, get back with me. Email me back. Dang it. So, anyways, if y'all have any questions, leave it in the comments below. I appreciate every single one of you guys for sticking around. The subscriptions keep going up, and I appreciate every single one of you. I was supposed to do another giveaway at 3,000 because I do one every 500, but I'm not doing one this time around. And if you guys are wondering why, it's because I suck at it really badly. And Jaden didn't get his helmet for a long time because I kept forgetting. I've had a bad year. I apologize, Jaden. I've had just a horrible year. When you are as young as I am and face down the barrel of filing bankruptcy, it's not the greatest feeling in the world. And it hasn't been great. And starting a new job after, 8-9 years of being in a completely different industry, doing a completely different job, and just the whole COVID crap that happened all this year and all this different stuff, it's just kind of been a little bit overwhelming for me. I just haven't had the interest and enthusiasm to fix the 3D printers and get them back up and running. But after this Deadpool helmet, I want to get back into building, because it's just having something to do. You know what I mean? I can't get out and fly. It snowed for like 2 weeks, and it was like negative 20 degrees here. You can't get out and fly in that. You can't get the FPV drone out and fly in that. It sucked. And so it was a nice release to just be able to go back in the back, get all my stuff out, sandpaper, Bondo, all that stuff, and just start working on a helmet. Because you can do that no matter what the weather's like. Anytime. Hot, cold, you can do it. So it's just one of those hobbies that just doesn't stop. And it's fulfilling when you get done in the end, especially with the eyes thing, because I couldn't figure out. I was racking my brain. How am I going to do this? How am I going to get the white eyes? I don't know. And I've had these for a very long time, sitting in the back with all my stuff, and all of a sudden I came across them, and I was like, that's going to work. That's amazing. After I already ordered some white window stuff that has the little holes and stuff in it, but even when I ordered it, I was like, this isn't going to be good. This is going to suck. But I found these. Now it's amazing. So, my name is Bryson Michael RC. Click one of the links below. Go buy you a 3D printer or go get you Audible. I'd really appreciate that. We'll see you guys later. You all have a good one.